This time on Rad Rat Comics, we're unboxing more stuff. Let's do it. Welcome back to Rad Rat Comics, a channel about comic books, both the stories within and collecting them. Been getting really into collecting lately. If you haven't noticed, this is my fourth unboxing video. I've got two packages right now. I'm going to edit in more once I get them. First is this, which is a nice Gemini mailer, I believe, but just absolutely covered in this eBay tape. I sliced it open, but I've not actually looked inside yet, so let's do that right now. Actually, this just looks like, is this like homemade cardboard box? Yeah, it looks like they just kind of made this out of a box. They folded over the corner so that the comics are not damaged. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that's clearly like just sliced with scissors. Okay, cool. As for what's inside, you may have a guess. I'm looking at the boards, trying to figure out which way is up on these so we can see them at the same time. First is Green Lantern. This is number 75. This is the last one in my collection. The last thing I wanted in my Green Lantern collection. This is the, well, maybe the second to last, because the Silver Age goes from 1 to 75. 76 is kind of a key because it's the first Bronze Age comic, so I'll probably grab 76 as well, but technically this is the end of that collection. Next up, take a wild guess, it's Green Lantern, and it's number 74. Sorry about my phone continuously going off, but yeah, Green Lantern number 74. Interesting, you know, like they switched out the logo. I think that was in the 60s, the issue numbers where they switched the logo. I like the original one much better just because it's so much chunkier and older. You know, it's not like cool design. It's just like the words Green Lantern but on fire. Okay. Next up, we've got Green Lantern number 71. Again, trying to fill in the end of the run that I'm working on. I'm the most powerful man on Earth, and I'm powerless to save the city from dying. So there you have it. Green Lantern is more powerful than Superman. Next up, Green Lantern number 70. See, this logo there, they changed it a little bit. This is what it looked like, but it was much bigger, and like the fire was separate. Yeah, this one, the fire is separate, like it's a different color. I think they were experimenting before they settled on what we saw in that last one. Last up is Green Lantern number 62. Right here, another very bright, iconic, cool-looking cover. I like the very simple colors back in the day, or the amazing colors that we have now. Anything in between sucks. Like in the 90s when they would have like really good, like they would take the line art, they would just color it flat colors, and then like use the dodge and burn tools in Photoshop to like fake shading on it. It looked awful. Okay, next up is this giant envelope with some do not bend and fragile stickers on it. Let's see if I can rip this open without getting the scissors back out. Okay, inside we have got some Amazon Prime packaging. Okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. There's also some cardboard inside. This came pretty well packed. I'm not mad about that. And the comics can actually slip out and are not stuck to the tape. That's a miracle. Okay, let's get them. Okay, we're just seeing boards in the back here. Let's see what's inside. You may have a guess. It's Green Lantern number 69. Nice. When she is a robot. Fantastic. I don't think I've read this one yet. I'm most of the way through my second omnibus, but not all the way. Green Lantern number 60. This one is not only in this weird bag that I got one of before, but it's also in really good condition. Yeah, I mean, that bright color, you know, it's not amazing. The spine isn't, you know, it's not like a 9 or anything, but it's very good considering the age. Okay, next up, we've got Green Lantern number 66. Very cool cover right there. There's a whole storyline about the year 5708 where Hal Jordan is like pulled into the future through technology, and when he gets there, he doesn't know that he's not from that time, and he thinks he's like a space explorer, but he's also Green Lantern, so he's got like another secret identity in the future. Really weird, but it's kind of cool. Last up is Green Lantern number 65, another really cool cover. Dry up and die. Things are getting much more dramatic toward the end there. Again, I haven't read these yet, but I'm looking forward to it now that I've got them. All right, what's next? And next up, we've got this, which is an eBay purchase. I've got a little bit of a story about this one. So I was watching Golden Age Guru, who has a claim sale on Instagram where he'll do it live. He streams the whole thing, and you pick out which thing you want. I watched it for hours, and I finally saw something that I wanted. And I looked up the price real quick to see if the price was okay, and it was not great, but it was okay. And I was about to claim it, and then someone else did. And I got really mad, and I went on eBay, and I just bought one from Premium Comics. And so that guy, Premium Comics, had there's a combined shipping thing. So like, since I bought one comic, I might as well buy enough to fill the box and make it worth it. He has taped the comics in. This is an extra backing board and tape over it. So I'm going to try to cut that off real quick. So only one comic in this box is Green Lantern. If you're not a fan, I've got other stuff for you this time. So let's see what I got. I got painter's tape and the cardboard on both sides. Let me see if there's anything loose that I can get out. Okay. All right. Got everything face down here. This is well packaged. I like this. This just kind of like fell apart. It was structural, but it didn't stop me from, I didn't have to like rip anything out, you know? Okay. First up, we have got Amazing Spider-Man number 270, where he's in the black suit, beating somebody to death. Pretty cool. I have a few things from this era. I've got some Spider-Mans in that time era, so I figured I'd pad that out a little bit. Amazing Spider-Man 269, same thing, the black suit. I got 252. Is that behind me? No, that's somewhere else. But I've got some stuff from that era. Next is Supergirl number 1. Check that out. So I was talking in an earlier video. I bought some Superman comics from the time and was showing off her costume, where it's really weird, you know, like the V-neck and the fluffy sleeves. I just thought it was really cool. He happened to have Supergirl 1. This is not rare or valuable, but pretty cool, and it's in really good shape. Probably like an 8.5 or something like that. So figured I would grab that one. Next, we've got Amazing Spider-Man 167. All right. After that, we have got... So this is the comic that I wanted, though there is one Green Lantern in here. Like I said, this is Green Lantern number 49 from February 1994. Just a very iconic and cool cover with Hal Jordan hoarding all of these Green Lantern rings. I don't know the story here. I'm still in the Silver Age with my Green Lantern reading, but I just thought this one would look really cool on the wall, so I had to buy it. Actually, let me look at this, because the one Golden Age Guru had, he said it was a 9.4. He wanted $35. This one ended up costing me about $10. And this is a DC Universe version as well, which is a little more rare, I guess. This is good. I mean, 9.4, I think is probably about accurate for this one. The seller is pretty good at grading, because that's about what he listed it as. I wanted to buy the exact same thing that I missed out on. Okay, next is Amazing Spider-Man 277. Kind of a weird cover, because they have like magazine style contents on the cover. This is a little bit weird, but whatever. Next, we've got some more painter's tape on top of an Amazing Spider-Man 285. So that's it for this box. I think I got some cool stuff. Next up, we've got two things. One, a sunbeam directly in my eyeball, no matter how close the blinds get, and this box. I don't remember exactly what's in here, but I'm sure it's amazing stuff, and I'm sure Green Lantern will make an appearance, as he always does. This was a really weird label. I'll tell you about it as I cut this open, where the shipping label actually had two locations edit. My home address and a place in town. I don't know if it got shipped by one carrier to another carrier and then that carrier delivered it or something like that. I'm not sure I've ever noticed. I may have gotten it before, but I've never noticed that before. Okay, let's break into this. See what we got. What we've got is paper. Underneath the paper, we have got a package with bubble wrap and lots of cardboard. There's several yellowed comic books in there. They must be old. Very well packed. They tucked all of the corners in and everything, made it nice and stable. All right. Okay. Had to cut out like a minute and a half. So far, I got out this outer. This is how much I got off so far. There is so much on here. I try to be very careful with the tape and not just rip through it because then I can reuse the bubble wrap. Ooh, can I slip it out? Can I slip it out the side, maybe? Okay. I can deal with that later. Next, the next level of this. There better be something good in here. Next is this cardboard with tape all around it. I've cut through enough of the tape, I think, to actually get to some comic books. There we go. And we got a little stack here. They're all inside a bag. Well, that was a little hint for you. I didn't even see it. All of the comics are individually bagged and boarded, but they're also inside a bag. So there's comics in bags and boards, inside a bag, inside cardboard, inside bubble wrap, inside more bubble wrap, inside a box. All right. I mean, I've gotten comics plain in a bubble mailer, so I can't complain about that. Okay. Nice new bag. What's inside? Green Lantern number 63. Very cool. So, has the world ceased to exist or have I? This one is in pretty nice shape. Don't hate that at all. Okay, next up we have got Green Lantern number 18. Pretty early one. Got a few good ones coming on the way. Very cool. Early Sinestro appearance. Next up, Green Lantern and the Dazzler number 49. Very cool. I'm trying not to blind myself, but it's hard not to. Green Lantern number 61. Filling out this run pretty quickly. Happy about that. Green Lantern number 52. Very cool cover with Sinestro. And last up for this package is Green Lantern number 48. All of these are bagged upside down so that the flap's on the bottom. Not a big fan of that. I'm going to put these in Mylars anyway. But that's it for this package. And lastly, for this video, we've got this big beefer from DCBS. I had a very annoying experience with them, and I will tell you about it as soon as I get it open. So I ordered a book that was in stock and a pre-order book. And they didn't ship. So they marked my in-stock order as fulfilled. This was in August, by the way. It's currently February. In August, they marked it as filled, and they just didn't ship it. And so I was thinking, okay, they're going to wait for the pre-order book to come in, which was going to be in January. So fine, I wasn't in a big hurry to get it on their discount. You know, that's what the D stands for. So, like, there's a lot of weird policies. You can't cancel an order, like stuff like that. Okay, here it is, the first book. This is stock hold. Hold on. This is the Supergirl Silver Age Omnibus Volume 2. Trying to get the glare off right there. I don't want this, and I didn't want it. I bought Green Lantern and the Flash, and I liked them a lot. I thought they were really good and really fun and interesting and dumb in all the best ways. So I bought the first volume of this, and I didn't like it at all. But I had already placed the order for the second one because I didn't want it to go out of stock or whatever. And I thought it was guaranteed that I was going to like it, so I might as well buy both. And so I bought it back in August. They didn't ship it. You aren't allowed to cancel, and it just didn't come out. So I pre-ordered the second book, which I'll show you. The second one is The Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2, which I'm very happy to have. It's got The Amazing Spider-Man 39 through 67. So like I have number 1 and number 4. I want 2 and 3. 2 has been out of stock since I started buying these collections. So I pre-ordered this way back, and I was thinking, hey, by the time the pre-order is done, that's when they'll ship both of them. The pre-order came out, they didn't ship that either. They just had them both marked as filled. And so I sent an email to their customer support. I'm like, these are the 2 things I ordered. Here's the numbers and all that. What do I have to do to get you to ship them? Because I don't understand. It's a weird site. There's a lot of weird stuff you've got to do. You can like have them ship twice a month, or you can ship every other week or whatever if you're buying like, single issues. And they're just like, oh, that's our bad. Like, I'll ship that out right now. So that was it. I'm really happy to have this. I don't really care about this, but I've got that too. So I guess that's it for now. I do have some more stuff on the way. I've got a really good Green Lantern slab that I will show you next time. It's lost in the mail again, so we'll see about that. But that's it for now. Subscribe so you don't miss out on anything in the future, and I'll see you later.